the Vice President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Majority and Minority Leader, Ghana having its first female vice president.
Here is intense. Happiness, excitement, all in readiness for what we are about to witness.
And security is also in full force. We have various security personnel deployed to ensure the total safety and security of personnel. They are all playing critical roles to ensure that this event goes seamlessly, devoid of any major hitches. We have rich display of culture.
I believe that is...
And that is DSP Mary Agamba. She's in charge of the police mounted squadron.
Invited guests arriving now is the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Shall we all wave our flags to welcome him? Dramani Mahama. He is accompanied by his spouse, soon-to-be First Lady, Her Excellency Lordina Dramani Mahama. Shall we all wave our flags to welcome him? Into the Chamber of Parliament here at the Black Star Square. The entourage of Parliament includes the clerks of Parliament and other senior officials of Parliament.
Hiyo ndo secret yangu to a moisturized and bright skin.
Try nice and lovely lemon lotion today.
As I mentioned earlier, we will soon enter the chamber of the chamber. On the square. Please, if you are not authorized to be on the square, kindly move back.
Honorable members, you may now resume your seats. Honorable members, I now have the singular honor of the Republic of Ghana to administer the oaths to the President-elect and the Vice President-elect. We will start with the Vice President-elect, who will take and subscribe to the oath of allegiance and the oath of the Vice President. Leadership, the Chief Justice, you may now do so now.
Your Excellency, first the oath of allegiance. Kindly say after me. I,
Professor Nana Jane Oboko Ajiman,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will give an allegiance.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
As by law established.
As by law established.
That I will uphold.
That I will uphold.
The sovereignty and integrity of Ghana.
The sovereignty of Ghana.
And that I will preserve.
And that I will preserve.
Protect.
And defend.
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
Of the Republic.
Now the oath of the Vice President. I,
Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman,
having been elected
to
the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana,
to the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will be faithful.
That I will be faithful.
To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
That I will at all times.
That I will at all times.
Preserve.
Protect.
And defend.
The
Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. And I dedicate myself
to the service.
And
well-being.
And to do right
to all manner of persons. I further solemnly swear
that should I
at any time break this oath of office, I shall submit myself to the laws of the Republic of Ghana. And suffer the penalty for it. So help me God. Congratulations, Madam Vice President.
Thank you.
Live pure.
Honorable members, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana shall now sign the oath book. have the pleasure and Excellency, the President-elect, subscribe the oath of allegiance and the presidential oath. To do so.
Excellency, kindly say after me. This is the oath of allegiance. I. Your name.
John Dramani Mahama.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
And allegiance. The sovereignty
and integrity
of Ghana,
and that I will preserve,
protect,
and defend
the
Constitution,
the Republic of Ghana.
So in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will be faithful.
That I will be faithful.
And true. To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
That I will at all times. Preserve
of the Republic of Ghana.
Let me be the first.
Please stand.
To deliver his inaugural address. Your Excellency, you may now proceed to do so.
The Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Members of Parliament, Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, Your Excellency, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Ghana, and special guest of honor for this occasion, Your Excellencies, Presidents, Heads of Government and Development Agencies, Your Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Akufo-Addo, President, gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, I wish you a good morning, and we give thanks to the Almighty God on this occasion. Our Father who art in heaven, we thank you for giving us this day, a day that offers me, your humble servant, a unique opportunity to work to reset our dear country, Ghana. 32 years ago, on January 7th, Ghana made that day in 1993, we made our fourth attempt at establishing a democratic system of government with term limits based on free, fair, and transparent elections. The handover of power on January 7th, 2001, between former President Jerry John Rawlings and at the time the newly elected President John Agyekum Kufuor, tested that reset, and our nation passed with flying colors. So today with my induction as the new President of the Republic of Ghana, every 4 years with each newly elected president, we're also making a different kind of history, one that speaks to our maturity as a democracy, a nation of citizens enfranchised with the authority at the polls to determine their political future. Today's exercise between the outgoing President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa feels a bit like a deja vu. We shared this same space. I was the outgoing president, having served one term, and he was the incoming president, having been given a mandate by the people of Ghana, as I'm sure we are today, that it is the people of Ghana that we are elected to serve. Somehow, it seems fitting with Nana Akufo-Addo that I twice shared this stage and this. He has always greeted me with warmth, a firm handshake, and a smile. And he is perhaps the only person in my life who has persistently chosen to call me Johnny. While we belong to opposing political parties, we shared a sense of mutual respect. In those early days, we promised that destiny would bring us to the leadership of our Nana, as this will be our final meeting under these circumstances, and as I look back on the journey we have traveled together, and you with the same bald head and round being a worthy opponent, I extend my warmest wishes to His Excellency the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia. Sportsmanship in making track contest. I wish you all the best. The world in which we begin this presidency is not the same in which we have relations of the world's GDP. Over the last decade, that number has been steadily dropping. However, the combined total of the GDP of the BRIC nations, Brazil, Russia, India, increasing. In 2023, for instance, the G7's combined total of world GDP was 27%. In 2023, the BRICS percentage of world GDP was 37.3%. And so what does this mean to us in Ghana? What could it mean to our economy? Where do we fit in this geopolitical maelstrom? Technologies such as artificial to new heights, opening up the potential for national, financial, and personal security issues that we are not yet able to imagine. One example is the use of misguided group sentiments towards ties with our neighbors to ensure that we're working together to keep our sub-region safe. We stand in solidarity and work borders. We also acknowledge they may be Ivorians, they may be Togolese, they may be Burkinabes, they may be Nigerians, or Mali, Nzemes, their houses, their Moshis and Gourmets, because we are all part of one another, one big family. With the increase of the climate crisis, and as the waters grow warmer, melting the Arctic ice and permafrost, there's a greater likelihood for viruses that have been frozen and thought to be extinct for decades, perhaps even centuries, to begin spread and create another global pandemic. The changing climate conditions are enabling existing viruses to mutate at a faster and faster rate than they did before. This is a serious challenge. Ebola, COVID, and Mpox have taken on the families and communities and medical neighboring countries and in the entire world to a screeching halt. My government will be working diligently to strengthen our public health systems while monitoring the global health situation so that when, and not if, but when the next pandemic or epidemic occurs, the loss of lives in Ghana will be minimal. The larger world, and to some extent within us, while we cannot and should never use it as an excuse to stray from the direct and immediate needs of Ghana for the well-being of our citizens, we must also bear in mind that the affairs of the world, if we care to shape, lessen, avoid, or even at the other end of things, maximize the effect they have on us. My brothers and sisters, barely a month ago, we held historic elections that have caused dramatic shifts in our political landscape. I feel greatly honored that you, my compatriots, conceiving such an unprecedented and overwhelming mandate to steer the affairs of our beloved nation at this critical time in our history. The magnitude of this victory in the presidential elections and the gains that were made by my party, the National Democratic Congress, in the parliamentary elections naturally and justifiably resulted in great joy and celebration across our country, Ghana. But celebrations, no matter how justified and how well earned, must be supplanted by discernment, sobriety, and deeper insights into why we received this kind of mandate in the first place. By voting as you did on December 7th, the Ghanaian people conveyed a powerful message, yet often overlooked by us politicians. This message was powerfully emphasized by a giant of American political history, President Ronald Reagan, when he declared at his inauguration some 40 years ago that governments have no power granted by the people. While Ghanaians take great pride in our thriving democracy, they are deeply dissatisfied with the quality of governance over the years and have openly voiced that dissatisfaction through the decisive actions that they undertake. Our people also understand that democracy is not just a token. They expect that if democracy is celebrated as a superior means of governance, then its outcomes must be more tangible and benefit them in their individual lives. Any honest introspection and reflection on the partaking in this democratic, where people buffeted by severe economic crisis and hardships, and in the last few years to crisis. But there is hope on the horizon. Today should mark the beginning of a new opportunity. Set our dear nation, Ghana. To the of my fellow countrymen and women who joined long queues and waited in the sun for their turn, honoring me. My firm, immutable assurance is that your votes will matter to bring change will not go in vain. Our nation was born in the past, but I urge you, my fellow countrymen, not to be sucked into a state of perpetual pessimism. For some time, our country has urgently needed leadership with an unwavering desire to get things done. With your cooperation, as your next leader, I shall strive to exercise sound judgment and be able to make the right calls at the right time. I will have the humility and presence of mind to take responsibility timelessly for the challenges that we face as a nation. Since the elections, I have read and heard the word hope used many times in relation to my presidency and what it should offer the citizens of Ghana. I intend to speak plainly and clearly to you today, and every time I address you subsequently, I intend to always tell you the truth. The first is economic restoration and stabilization of the macroeconomic environment is once again open for business. The third is governance and constitutional reforms. And the final, but not the least, is accountability and the fight against corruption. My brothers and sisters, actions in which I have enumerated 26 actions that I'll take within my first 120 days. There is reason for hope, and there is every reason for hope. But we must also have faith, because faith empowers us to trust the things that will happen. With faith, you believe what you know, and that is why we need faith to be able to achieve our reset. We have in our country and our leadership We need a reset with the faith we have in our institutions. That I mean in all of us, because all of us are Ghana. You are Ghana, and I am Ghana. All of you seated here today, Ghanaian citizens, you are Ghana. The people who you are with or near you as you watch this on television, in your homes or follow on social media, Ghana we all love, and the good people of our country